What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Star Wars quest, Survive Taking Damage from Opponents in a Single Match. If you haven't subscribed or used my creator code yet, please do so. I greatly appreciate the support. So this challenge could be easy for some, but more difficult for others, and I've got two strategies I'm going to show you, so the video is a little bit longer. But we need to survive taking 300 units of damage from opponents, so players and bosses. Therefore, one strategy is go to the underworld. Now, this is where you can challenge Hades, but Hades has minions come out before you challenge him, and they're so easy to do this challenge with. So I'm landing here. This is just west of Grim Gate. I'm opening up an underworld chest. Now, the goal is right away, you want to get 100 shields and 100 health right off the bat. Why is that? Because you want to take damage to your shields and damage to your health. Because if you have full shields and you lose 100 shields, that's going to be 100 towards this challenge. And then you're going to make your way to the main building right here where you'll challenge Hades. But the key is you want to loot the whole way up the coastline from like Grim Gate up to the underworld. And you want to have multiple shields like I've got there. And having a big med kit or two is also makes this much easier. And what you're going to do, by the way, I got 90. I survived 90 damage from that player. But focusing on just this strategy alone, you would let these people hit you, the minions, until you're about 100. And then you'll start healing quickly. And you always just want to retreat. And by the way, you can see I've already gone down to 100, and then I'll go back up, I'll pop a couple shields up to 25 or 50. I run around to get my bearings, and then I go put myself right back into the fire again. Take like 50 to 100 damage, and walk away. Always make sure and try to focus on having your shields take the damage. Like get your shields down to 0, but don't let the health go down too much unless you're desperate. But even just doing this for a few minutes, I was already at 300 damage taken here. And at the end of this match, I've got 700 damage that I survived just by hanging out and letting those minions keep shooting me and healing. Underworld, Hades, minions, keep taking their damage and keep using your bandages, shields, chug splash, and all that, and you can easily get this done just by running, letting them hit you, run, heal, let them hit you, run, heal. So that is one strategy. Here's another strategy, which was more of like a semi-aggressive strategy whereby I'm going to go over to where Darth Vader is. This is way at the top of the map. I landed here intentionally though. I knew there were other players here, so I wanted to make sure I had a weapon before I came. And now, it's the same deal. I just took 60. This is me actually doing this challenge, by the way. The first was a way I wanted to share for others to do. This was me in-game how it happened to me. Really unplanned, to be honest. I wasn't even working on the challenge specifically, but I figured what the heck once I realized I took the 60 damage there. So the key is just take damage, but don't die, obviously, right? So anytime you're in like 40 zone, this is like critical where you need to start fleeing. Or at least build up a wall or build up ramps or something to protect yourself. If you see health like that medkit, you're always picking it up. But the key is there's nothing wrong with running away, right? And protecting yourself and healing up. And so it was a little bit odd. I did find that certain damage wasn't counting here, but remember it is from opponents. So, and it has to be done in one single match, right? So that's why if you're having trouble with this, I suggest my first strategy is the best. But you can go about this just by like trying hard, but the key is you always want to have health and always want to have shields so that anytime you encounter players and fight players, you can just heal up after you eliminate them. But really, the strategy of the minions that I've showed you in the first could also be the same with like the stormtroopers. You could let the stormtroopers take you out or let Darth Vader take damage on you and then, keep healing up. But Darth Vader's a bit of a pain. He's got like the lightsaber, he's got the force that he can use against you. So more advanced people are, those are a bit more skilled may want to try something like Darth Vader. But see how I'm just taking like 60 damage there. I'm up to 120. I then retreat. It was actually kind of frustrating because it was really hard for me to find health. Don't forget and overlook those Imperial chests, by the way. So it was a score when I pulled out this med kit. The storm's coming through. I'm obviously going to heal up. And once I'm healed up, it's obviously time to get out of the storm. And for me, I'll actually end up dying, getting 8th place. And that's when I actually get the challenge completed, is like my last little bit of damage. But back to Darth Vader here. take another shot here, but not too much damage. There we go, I'm up to 165 of 300. Darth Vader's using that force to pull me back. And now I'm going to come back here and just finish him off, take his lightsaber, and get on out of here. So again, this strategy is more about having a bit of fun. Maybe you've got other objectives in the game, but this is just how you can go about playing a regular game of Fortnite, trying to get a victory, but then focusing on ensuring that you've always got the health or shields that you can use and kind of re-up yourself, whether it's re-ing up your health or re-ing up the shields. But as I mentioned before, really just having shields can be crucial, because the more shields you have, you can just keep replenishing your shields and not let your health get down too much. But even if you do, as you can see, I've had my health down to 20 multiple times, 20 and 30, and it really wasn't a big deal. At one point, you just have to retreat, and you just want to make sure you're cognizant of trying to pick up shields and med kits, bandages, any kind of healing items anytime you're near them, and you just want them fully stocked up. So we're down to the top 9 here, and we're getting down to the point where I am going to die very soon, and that's where you'll see, like, it shows me completing the challenge. So this person driving around in their car, I had a feeling that this was going to go bad or go south for me, and it does, but the bonus is that I complete the challenge right as I die here. So I do hope the guide is helpful. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that button and show me that support. And don't forget to use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all capital letters. Good luck with the challenge, and until the next video, this is GamerDad out.